Hey everybody, so I'm back. I didn't like what I was seeing in this painting, so I went ahead and put a little bit of black over it. And I'm getting ready to do another pour on top of it of some of the same colors, just mixed at different ratios. And we'll see if anything comes out of that. And if not, we just rinse this thing off and start over. This one already has more interesting colors. I do love green, but that green just took over. But this still might not end up being very interesting. Maybe not enough contrast because I'm losing the copper. The copper is fairly heavy and it tends to sink under the paints. But we'll see. Once I tip it and pour, we might see more come up. I even used the torch to try to get some of those bubbles to come up, but nothing interesting. I think the same thing's going to happen here. See, that copper is so heavy, you can just see what's one blob in the corner here. But sometimes if you start pulling and stretching, moving the canvas, you get other colors that will pop up. Then once this dries, it'll get kind of bland looking, and then you put a top coat on it, and the colors just perk right back up. All right, let's dump some of this off the bottom and see if anything comes out of it. A little more tipping. It's probably easier for me to see some of these bubbles that are coming up that you guys can't see. See, when you don't have enough paint over the corners, it won't drip over the corners very well. So you just go smear some over the edges to encourage it, and then tip it that way. A lot of paint getting ready to come off. There we go. But sometimes that's how you get something interesting. You end up throwing a lot of it off, but now you can see this nice copper pattern coming in the middle here. And then I'll torch it. We'll get more bubbles, or they call them cells. More cells will start coming up. So we'll see. We might get something interesting out of this, but it's still overly green. Yeah, not one of my favorites, but we'll see.